JJ, what is it about you getting off to a good start and how that translates into an overall good game for you?
I just think as a shooter, you want to see your first couple shots go in. Tonight it was my first 3 or 4 shots. Just feel like it just gives me confidence. That's any guy who shoots the basketball.
Like, how much does it help to have a game like this tonight, especially first one back off the road?
It's really nice, but I think that the best part about it is the way we executed. The win is great and all that, but the way we executed, the way our bench came in and did what they needed to do, and then we came back in and built the lead, kept the lead, and didn't have any slippage. That was the best part.
Does this start to feel more like last year for you guys? I mean, just coming
together. It's somewhat. Me and JJ was talking about it right there in the fourth quarter. Our defense is sort of starting to find itself. I think the last 3 or 4 games of our road trip, we really started to build that trust, and that's when we're at our best, getting out in transition and moving the ball. And early in the season, the ball was sticking, and me and Blake was talking about it too. Towards the end of the game, we just moving the ball and making the right plays right now.
Did something happen during the trip? I mean, was the way that you guys are competing in these games, when you guys go up by 10, it turns into 20, it turns into more than that. Did you guys have a talk or practice? Was there like a turning point, you think?
We should start winning.
Now, we sort of just, I don't know. I think somebody said it before we went on the road, that teams either sort of find themselves or lose themselves. And we had no choice but to, sort of get to playing better on the road. Obviously, we spent a lot of time together with each other. And then when we go on the road, you really have to be together. It's just you when you're in the other team's arena. So now we're trying to bring that home.
Chris, Don talked about you guys are now hitting the open shots, and that's partly due to the fact that you're moving the balls. But he also mentioned that Blake is a good passer besides you being the best passer.
Yeah, it's unbelievable because, when we go ball screen or all these different type things, at times teams will try to put 2 defenders on me. But when I give it to Blake, he's the next best passer on our team. Sorry, JJ. So
It's not my thing, bro.
It's not my role.
you really have to pick your poison because Blake makes the right plays and kicks it or he attacks and we're really at our best.
When JJ does get on a roll like that, the rest of the team just kind of give him space in the ball?
Yeah, we just give him the ball, get out of his way. Especially when he gets in there making fake passes and reverse layups.
It was nice though. The left-hand layup was nice.
Yeah, thanks for recapping.
That Duke JJ Redick, that all-purpose.
Blake, can you talk about your performance? Doc mentioned that he expects you to do everything simply because you're young and you're talented.
In the mic, please.
Radio guy,
Yeah, I get it. No, just like he said, just trying to take what the defense gives us and not get stuck popping too much, not get stuck rolling too much, trying to find a good balance and like he said,
That's my job.
now I'm done. That's it.
What are your guys' impressions of this young Minnesota team, especially guys like Wiggins and Levine, who, you're just getting your first look at them in person?
I think they all had their moments. We talked about it before the game, but with their team, you never know who's going to be the guy that night. They're all young. They're trying to find themselves in the league. I don't know who will emerge as the most consistent guy, but they all show flashes of talent and great play. Levine is incredibly athletic. Muhammad, for the second straight night, played really well. So I was impressed by him.
How important is it for you guys to make this home a real home court advantage, like you did last year? I mean,
Yeah,
the first month you really didn't.
I think it's important. I mean, I I think we've already dropped, 2 games at home?
3.
3. Yeah, Chicago, I'm sorry. 3 games at home. So, obviously we needed to get off to a better start than that. But throughout this whole beginning stretch of the season, I think the biggest thing for us to do is just relax and stay calm. Like we're gonna be okay. We're gonna win games. I'd much rather be playing at our best come April and March and down the stretch than right now. But as far as the home court thing, I think it has to be a tough place to play. Teams have to know they come in here and they're gonna be up for a fight. So, but at the same time, we want to do that on the road too. So we got to be greedy. Every game is a chance for us to make that push.
Last question, one more.
Looks like the race in the West is very, very strong already. How important is the home court advantage? I mean, what are you going to do in December?
It's like that every year in the West. Seriously, it is. Like he said, we want to make sure we're playing our best basketball later in the season, but right now it's about piling up wins. 50 wins may not guarantee you a spot in the playoffs in the West, so like you said, we got to be great at home, on the road, and keep piling up wins.
Thanks, guys.